House Republicans tried to subpoena Hunter Biden yesterday, but the move was blocked by Democrats. Now Republicans say they want any records tied to his business dealings preserved.
Congressman James Comer is a member of the House Oversight Committee, joins us now. Congressman, good morning to you. Just want to get your overall reaction to Brooks reporting and the fact that, as more links between Hunter Biden and his business associates and the president are revealed, the White House is still saying he has no knowledge of anything.
Yeah, that's hard to believe. We've known for months that Hunter Biden had all sorts of legal issues. We know that ethics mean nothing to Hunter Biden. Transparency means nothing to Hunter Biden. We know that he's under investigation for tax evasion, but there's so many more things that are coming to light now that we know that hard drive was in fact real. The other emails that are trickling out now, we as Republicans on the House Oversight Committee are requesting preservation of a host of documents that we believe will potentially tie Biden administration officials to Hunter Biden's dealings. Now, Joe Biden, I'm sure, is going to plead ignorance in all of this, but the world is closing in on President Biden with respect to former business dealings with his son, Hunter.
You took the words right out of my question to you. Are the walls caving in? So I'll pivot here to you, Congressman. These documents that you want preserved, do you have any sense as to what they show besides general requests for everything?
Yeah, I mean, he's got to have permits from some of these foreign nationals that he's been getting paid for. There are favors, not just with the letter that you mentioned for the son of one of his business associates, just lots of little things that we're dealing with when countries from Russia to Ukraine to China, everything that Hunter Biden's been paid by foreign nationals pertains to energy. And it's ironic that the first thing Joe Biden does when he becomes president is totally disrupt American energy industry, puts us at a competitive disadvantage to the countries that Hunter Biden's been getting paid by. Now we see that one of the oligarchs that Hunter Biden got paid some sort of consulting fee for was one of the oligarchs that just so happened to be left out by Joe Biden's original sanctions. So more and more questions arise about Hunter Biden, and now we're seeing through the emails from then Vice President's chief of staff that the administration did communicate often with Hunter Biden. If the chief of staff will send the vice president's sons an email soliciting at least $2,000, that shows they're pretty comfortable, that they have a close relationship. And I think that we're going to find out more and more problems that Joe Biden's going to have explaining his relationship with Hunter and some of his shady business dealings.
Yeah, Congressman, I'm so glad you brought up the energy element of this, because one of the things Hunter Biden was trying to do was work with this Chinese energy company to have them produce liquefied natural gas in Louisiana, as President Biden is now trying to shrink fossil fuel usage in the U.S. There's just no end to the tentacles and the storylines when it comes to this Hunter Biden saga. Senator Chuck Grassley, ranking Republican in the House Judiciary Committee, he says that his biggest concern is blackmail and the fact that Hunter Biden was working with a Chinese firm with links to the Chinese Communist Party and what that might mean for the current administration. Do you share those concerns?
I share those concerns, and we've been talking about the various relationships that Hunter Biden has with China for months now. Another issue is the relationship he had with the Chinese company that bought the cobalt mine in the Congo. That just gives China a further competitive advantage over the United States in the electric vehicle battery market, something that Joe Biden's trying to transfer Americans into electric vehicles. We're going to be more dependent on China. So many of Joe Biden's policies that have been so damaging to the average American in so many ways can be tied back to shady business dealings from his son and his brother. So Joe Biden's got a lot of questions to answer, and we saw with Jen Psaki, they're not going to answer those questions. But I will tell you, the world is caving in on Hunter Biden. He's not just under investigation by Republicans in Congress and a U.S. attorney in Vermont. He's going to have plenty of explaining to do to the Department of Justice, and I think it's just a matter of time before Hunter Biden gets indicted.
Congressman James Comer, somehow with the camera in my office, reading my questions as I write them, also joining us this morning. Congressman, thank you.